When the announcement broke across the world that the United States had built a new fighter jet, the reaction was electric. The air itself seemed to hum with excitement and disbelief as the F-15EX Eagle II thundered onto the runway and lifted into the sky. A new chapter began for American air power. This was not just another aircraft, it was proof that the spirit of American innovation still burns brighter than ever. The moment the engines roared to life, the sound carried across the air base and into the hearts of everyone who heard it. That sound was more than noise, it was pride, it was power, it was the sound of a nation declaring to the world that its skies will forever belong to the bold. The F-15EX Eagle II is not a dream, it is reality, built with precision by Boeing and powered by the genius of American engineering. It represents decades of knowledge, courage, and relentless pursuit of perfection from nose to tail. It speaks of dominance and control. Every part of its frame has been crafted to outperform, to outlast, and to outfight any rival that dares to challenge the United States in the air. The pilots who sit behind its controls do not just fly, they command the sky itself. When this jet takes off, the ground trembles, not out of fear but out of respect. This fighter was born from the legendary bloodline of the original F-15 that conquered every sky. It entered undefeated in combat and unmatched in reputation, yet the F-15EX takes that heritage and pushes it into the future. It stands as a living symbol of how America evolves, never resting, always improving, always moving forward. It carries new systems, advanced sensors, and a digital nervous system that gives it life. It is faster, stronger, and smarter than any aircraft before it, and yet it still carries the soul of the classic Eagle that came before it. Imagine standing on the flight deck as the twin engines ignite, the light flares across the tarmac, and the jet begins to roll. The pilot feels the force build under him, the mighty thrust pushing against the earth until gravity itself gives way and the aircraft soars higher and higher through layers of blue sky. Every second feels like an eternity of power and grace. The wings cut through the air like blades of light and the world below fades into a blur. This is not just flight, this is mastery. This is America proving once again that when it comes to air superiority, no one else comes close. The F-15X is built for the future battlefield, where the fight is not only about speed but also about information. It carries the latest radar technology capable of seeing far beyond the horizon, detecting threats before they can even be felt. It can communicate seamlessly with other aircraft, sharing information instantly and turning every battle into a perfectly coordinated symphony of strategy and power. It can fly alongside stealth fighters like the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II, acting as a muscle behind the mind, carrying more weapons than any fighter in the world. Its payload is immense, its precision absolute. When people see the F-15X in the air, they see more than a machine, they see America's determination to remain the best. It represents every worker, every engineer, every technician who refused to accept limits, who spent nights refining systems and pushing software, who believed that the next generation of fighters should not just compete but dominate. The result is a masterpiece that honors the past while commanding the future. The cockpit itself is a realm of technology and intuition. Massive digital screens replace the old analog dials, each one glowing with information from every corner of the mission world. Around the pilot there is clarity, there is confidence. He is never blind, never uncertain. The aircraft anticipates every move, reacts instantly, and supports its pilot like a living partner. This level of connection between human and machine is not science fiction, it is the embodiment of American genius turned into steel and fire. Every mission begins with the same moment of silence before the engines roar. The crew watches from the ground, the pilot nods, and the jet rolls forward, and as it rises, every American watching knows what it means. The country is safe, its defenders are ready, and the skies are under watch. This is not about aggression, this is about protection, about standing ready so that peace can endure. The F-15EX does not just fight, it deters. It reminds every challenger that freedom is defended by the most advanced warriors and machines ever built. It carries more fuel, flies farther, and endures longer than any fighter of its class, capable of missions that span oceans, capable of reaching where others cannot. Its frame is built to last over 20,000 flight hours, reducing costs and ensuring that every dollar spent serves decades of security and strength. It is efficiency and power working hand in hand. It can carry hypersonic weapons of the future, ready to strike faster than any defense can respond. It is not only prepared for today's wars but tomorrow's. When the jet streaks across the sky at Mach 2.5, leaving trails of power behind it, the sound shakes windows and hearts alike. For a moment, the entire world looks up and remembers why the United States Air Force is a symbol of courage across the globe. The jet's sharp angles gleam under the sunlight, each reflection a spark of hope and determination. The American flag painted proudly on its tail glows against the sky, as if the aircraft itself is saluting the nation it defends. This is the kind of power that inspires generations. Children watch it fly overhead and dream of the day they too will wear the uniform and take to the skies. Parents feel pride knowing that their sons and daughters are protected by the very best, and veterans see in it the continuation of the legacy they helped build. It is not just an aircraft, it is an emotion, it is a promise, it is America's heartbeat written in titanium and thrust. The F-15X is also a message to the world that innovation never sleeps in the United States. While others copy or chase, America creates and leads. From design to testing, every phase was guided by experience, precision and vision. It is adaptable, modular and ready for upgrades, ensuring that it remains relevant for decades to come. This flexibility means that the aircraft will evolve as threats evolve, always staying one step ahead, always protecting, always ready. Pilots describe flying it as an experience beyond imagination. It handles with precision, responding instantly to every touch, every thought. It feels alive, smooth, powerful and graceful, at once a perfect balance between aggression and elegance. It gives the pilot complete trust that the machine beneath him will never falter, never hesitate and never fail. Together they form a bond that only those who have touched the edge of the sky can understand. On the ground, the maintenance crews work with pride, knowing they are caring for a masterpiece. Each night they check systems, replace components and prepare it for another day of service. Every wrench turn is an act of devotion, every inspection a pledge of responsibility. They know that what they do keeps the nation secure, and every launch they witness is a victory for them as much as for the pilot who flies. As the jet lands after a mission, the airfield vibrates with energy. The crew rushes forward, the engines cool, the heat shimmers off the wings, and everyone feels that deep inspoken satisfaction. This is what excellence feels like. This is what leadership looks like. The F-15EX has delivered again, flawless and confident. Its presence alone commands respect. Around the world, allies look to America with admiration. They know that when the Eagle II takes flight, the skies are safer. They know that this aircraft is not just a machine of war but a shield of peace. It is the power that keeps balance and order in a world that still needs strength to protect the innocent. It is a symbol of unity, of discipline, of determination, and when it appears on the radar of those who wish harm, they know instantly that they have met a force beyond their reach. The F-15X is not only a fighter jet, it is the declaration of a nation's will to stay free. It stands as the physical proof that the American dream is not just about prosperity, it is about courage, it is about never surrendering, it is about believing in what is right and defending it with all that we have. The roar of its engines becomes a hymn of liberty, the shine of its wings a reflection of the flag it protects. Each new generation of aircraft tells a story, the story of how far we have come and how high we can go. The Eagle II tells the story of a country that refuses to let time dull its edge. It tells the story of engineers who dare to dream bigger and pilots who dare to fly faster. It tells the story of a nation that believes in progress, not for pride alone but for the safety of every man, woman and child who lives under its open sky. So when the world watches that first flight of the F-15EX and the announcer declares that the United States has built a new fighter jet, they are not just seeing technology, they are witnessing determination turned into motion. The thunder in the air is more than sound, it is the echo of history repeating itself, the echo of a nation that will always rise and always defend the values it holds sacred. And as the Eagle II disappears into the horizon, its silhouette against the sun becomes a symbol that will live for generations to come, a reminder that no matter how the world changes, no matter what threats arise, America will always look to the sky and answer with strength, precision and unwavering pride, because the F-15EX Eagle II is not just America's newest fighter jet, it is the living proof that the American spirit still soars higher than any other, and as long as it flies, the world will know that freedom still has wings. When the sun rises over the wide blue skies of America, a sound echoes that carries the pride of a nation and the power of unmatched engineering. That sound is the roar of the F-15EX Eagle II, a symbol of strength, courage and freedom. It stands as the next chapter in a legendary story that began decades ago and continues to define air dominance for the United States Air Force. This aircraft is not just a machine, it is the beating heart of American defense and innovation. When the pilot steps into the cockpit of the Eagle II, he enters a realm where technology and human will merge into a single unstoppable force. The cockpit glows with advanced digital displays, every screen pulsing with information ready to guide the warrior through the skies and deep into any mission that may come its way. The pilot feels the hum of the twin engines, each one a masterpiece built to push the limits of speed and endurance. The power builds, the aircraft surges forward, and in that instant the sky becomes its battlefield and its home. The F-15X was born from a promise that America will never settle for second place. It carries the heritage of the mighty F-15 that ruled the skies for decades, undefeated and respected by all who witnessed its might, yet it goes far beyond its ancestor, built with the future in mind, ready for the challenges of the next generation of warfare. This aircraft embodies the spirit of progress and resilience. It is designed to fly higher, farther and faster while carrying the most advanced weapon systems ever created. The Eagle II is not just a fighter jet, it is a guardian. It watches over the homeland, it reaches out across oceans, and it delivers the message that peace through strength is not just a phrase, it is a reality. From the moment its engines ignite, the F-15EX speaks the language of dominance. It climbs with grace and power, cutting through the air like a blade of freedom. Its wings stretch wide, crafted with precision that could only come from the finest engineers in the world. Inside its frame lies a network of sensors and systems that can detect threats long before they come close. It sees beyond the horizon, it reacts in milliseconds, and it responds with unmatched precision. Every detail is calculated, every movement deliberate, yet the aircraft still carries the soul of the fighter it replaced, fast, fierce, and unrelenting. The Eagle II is built for the modern battlefield, where speed is life and information is power. It carries advanced radar that can track multiple targets at once. It links seamlessly with other aircraft, sharing data and coordinating attacks in real time. It flies shoulder to shoulder with stealth fighters like the F-22 and F-35, complementing them with sheer strength and payload capacity. It is a partner and protector capable of carrying up to 22 air-to-air missiles, making it the most heavily armed fighter in the world. This power allows it to act as a force multiplier in any mission, providing fire support for allied fighters and ensuring that America always holds the advantage. As the sun dips below the horizon, the F-15EX continues its patrol, its sleek form silhouetted against the fading light. It carries with it the confidence of decades of success and the determination to keep America safe in an uncertain world. The pilots who fly it know they are part of something greater than themselves. They are the inheritors of a proud tradition of excellence and bravery. They train endlessly, mastering every control, every maneuver, every decision that could mean the difference between victory and defeat. And when the moment comes, they know the Eagle II will answer without hesitation. This aircraft is more than technology, it is an extension of human ambition. It represents what happens when innovation meets purpose and when courage meets preparation. Every rivet, every panel, every system tells the story of thousands of American workers, engineers, and dreamers who poured their hearts into creating something extraordinary. From the assembly lines of Boeing to the hangars of the Air Force, the Eagle II stands as a tribute to their dedication and vision. It is built to serve not just as a weapon but as a statement that America's skies will forever remain under the watch of the world's finest guardians. When the F-15EX streaks across the sky, people look up in awe. The deep thunder of its engines shakes the earth and fills the air with pride. Children point to the heavens and dream of one day wearing the flight suit that carries the flag of the United States. The aircraft becomes more than metal and fuel. It becomes inspiration. It becomes the embodiment of what America stands for: strength, unity, freedom, and the will to protect those ideals no matter the cost. Inside the cockpit, the pilot feels an unspoken connection with the generations that came before, those who flew in Vietnam, the Gulf War, and countless other missions across the world. They all carried the same belief that to fly for America is to defend hope itself. The F-15EX keeps that belief alive with every mission, every flight, and every heartbeat. Its wings carve through clouds that have witnessed history and now witness the future. The Eagle II is built for versatility. It can fight in the air, strike on the ground, and adapt to any mission within moments. It can carry smart bombs, guided missiles, and advanced electronic warfare systems that confuse and overpower the enemy. It is ready to defend or to strike, to deter or to destroy. It gives commanders options and flexibility that no other fighter can match. Its massive fuel capacity allows it to reach far beyond the front lines, ensuring that no enemy is ever out of reach and no ally is ever left unprotected. The technology behind it is years ahead of its rivals. It uses advanced materials that reduce radar signature while maintaining structural strength. Its flight systems are controlled by digital fly-by-wire technology, making every movement smoother, more responsive, and safer. The open mission system architecture ensures that new software and hardware can be integrated quickly, allowing the jet to evolve as technology advances. This adaptability makes it not just a weapon for today but a cornerstone for tomorrow's defense strategy. Every time the Eagle II returns from a mission, its body may carry the marks of battle, but its spirit remains unbroken. Maintenance crews work through the night, inspecting every inch, ensuring it is ready to fly again. Each bolt tightened, each system tested with care, because they know what is at stake: the safety of the nation and the trust of the pilots who rely on their skill in this silent